Welcome. Today we are going to look at CRE paper 2, KCSE revision 6 part 2. That is, we are going to start from number 4 to 6. Number 4a, outline the message of Peter concerning Joel's prophecy on the day of Pentecost. So here, remember, you've been asked only Joel's prophecy. And this is found in Acts chapter 2 from verse 7 to 21. Number 1, in the last days, God will pour his spirit on all the people. Number 2, sons and also daughters will prophesy. Number 3, young men will see visions. Number 4, old men will dream dreams. 5, men servants and maid servants shall prophesy. Number 6, God will show wonders in the heaven above and signs on the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Number 7, the sun shall be turned into darkness and moon into blood before the day of the Lord comes. Number 8, those who call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Number 9, Jesus of Nazareth performed mighty works and wonders and signs through God's power. Question 4b, mention 7 ways in which the unity of believers is expressed in the image of the bride of Christ. 7 marks. This you can find in Revelation chapter 21 from verse 1 to 12 and also in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2. So number 1, in New Testament the church is referred to as the bride married to Christ. That is, Christ is bridegroom. Number 2, Christians are to be committed, or rather Christians are to be submissive to Christ, just as the bride is to the bridegroom. The church must be pure as they prepare for the way of the coming of the groom. The committed Christians will be taken to a new home. That is Jerusalem or heaven, just like the bride is taken to a new home. The union will be eternal, or rather you can just say the union will be permanent, or they will live happily ever after. Number 6, Christ loves the church just like the bridegroom loves the bride. The church should prepare for Jesus' coming just as the bride does to meet her husband to be. That is, she is beautifully dressed for the groom. Question 4c, state 6 factors that bind members of the local church. Number 1, use of the Holy Spirit. Number 2, church leadership. Number 3, church building. Number 4, church doctrines. Number 5, guidance and counseling department. Number 6, use of spiritual gifts. Number 7, communal work. Number 8, fellowship. Number 9, pastoral care. Question 5a, state the traditional African attitude towards work. Number 1, work is ordained by God. Number 2, work should be done voluntarily. Number 3, work is a duty for all able-bodied. Number 4, there is specialization in work. Number 5, all work is valued and done voluntarily. Number 6, hard work is praised and laziness rebuked. Number 7, work and leisure are intertwined. Number 8, work is both personal and communal. Number 9, there is work for everyone. There was no competition in work. Question 5b, outline 7 ways in which work patterns has changed in Africa. Number 1, New job opportunities have come up, for example, piloting. Today, work is remunerated by money. In African traditional society, all work was respected. Basically, it was respected, but today, some works are despised, or rather, some jobs are despised. Number 4, today there is no clear division of labor. Number 5, today there is unemployment. Number 6, work is no longer personal and fulfilling. It is basically a programmer for a salary. Number 7, today there are many work-related problems, for example, stress, depression. Number 8, today work is highly mechanized, leading to unemployment. Number 9, today there is no religious touch to work. So when you're answering this question, you should be able to relate it to the traditional African attitude towards work, how it was then and how it is. It has changed now. Question 5C. Give 7 ways in which the church is eradicating child labor today. 7 marks. Number 1, the church condemns child labor. Number 2, the church has put up homes of poor children. Number 3, the church provides guidance and counseling for parents and children on responsible living. Number 4, the church sponsors poor children in schools and colleges. Number 5, preaching against abuse of children's rights. Number 6, provision of basic needs, or rather you have poverty eradication programs which advocate prosecution of employers who employ children. And lastly, be role models. Question 6A. Outline reasons why Christians should respect the law of the country. 6 marks. Number 1, it's an act of patriotism. Number 2, laws protect the rights of an individual. Number 3, to ensure security, or rather to ensure protection of the people, or to ensure protection of property. Number 4, maintain peace, or rather you can just say maintain harmony. Number 5, enhance morality in society. Number 6, to respect authority which comes from God. Number 7, law defines the duties of each individual in society. Number 8, law encourages justice. Number 9, to promote national development. Number 10, to imitate Jesus. Number 11, to be role models. Question 6B. Explain 4 main areas in which the Kenyan church and government cooperate. 8 marks. Number 1, they cooperate in provision of education. That is by providing bursary to needy students, or also they're involved in writing C.R.E. syllabus and also C.R.E. textbooks. Number 2, they also cooperate in provision of healthy, or rather, they cooperate in provision of health and or rather medical services, for example in building hospitals, training nurses and doctors. Number 3, there is spiritual growth. That is freedom of worship, provision of land to build churches, leading in prayers and worship during public functions or during public days. They also cooperate in economic growth, That is, they provide job opportunities, that is, giving loans to start businesses. There is also political issues, that is, they cooperate in political issues, that is number 5. Members of the church vote in leaders. They also there is also verifying of positions during elections and conducting prayers for peaceful elections. And number 6, there is social lives, helping solve problems, for example, refugees, rehabilitation of prisoners, and also providing guidance and counseling and moral support. Question 6c, how can the youth in the church carry out environmental restoration in Kenya? Number 1, by making contribution towards conservation of the environment, for example, planting trees. Number 2, by observing personal hygiene. Number 3, participating in conservation projects, for example, digging terraces or even cleaning the environment. Number 4, avoid buying land and selling items made as a result of destroying the environment. Number 5, care of flora and fauna. Number 6, not participate in activities that destroy the environment. Number 7, teach on methods of environmental conservation, for example, building gabions, terracing, and contour. Number 8, raising funds to support environmental conservation programs. And at number 9, lobbying the government to enact laws aimed at protecting the environment. Kindly let me know what you think about today's video and what video you want me to look at tomorrow. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.